Greetings everyone, this is the Raikaze here to bring you guys an actual update Pokemon video, and in terms of the tournaments that we've just recently passed, the tournaments that's coming up, and an update about the Pokemon channel portion of the channel as we are going to take hold. Now, first off, let's go ahead and start off with the tournament that has just recently passed and give you guys some of my thoughts about it. And now this tournament here was the 2017 No Holds Barred tournament. Now this was a tournament where you could bring mythical Pokemon minus Arceus and most legendaries minus the box legendaries. So as I call them, the super legendaries. So those were banned from it. But in terms of this tournament here, they actually did allow the mythical Pokemon Marshadow, which not everyone had access to. So first of all, let's go ahead and look at the rankings that we actually did achieve here. Now for this tournament, here we are. My ranking was rank number 1062. Not the best from what I've had in the past, but you know, with how the tournament went, it was hard, and I'll let y'all know about that. Out of a total of 14,469 players, that's about a top 7.3%. So we definitely did do pretty well in terms of the percentage of the ranking there. One thing I did find difficult was going up against Marshadow, because not actually having access to Marshadow myself, I'm not even sure necessarily how to really utilize his stats and how to truly battle with him. So that's how I get most of my experiences. I use the Pokemon myself, or I battle others with it. And being the fact Marshadow wasn't really legally released to everyone, minus those in Japan that went to see the Pokemon movie, then you don't really have much experience going against Marshadow. Now, with that being said, we already know that there were many people that came to this tournament with Marshadow. The question is, how is that possible? Now, if we know that let's say if every single person in Japan went and saw that movie, then therefore they each got the download code, which meant that they would have kept that Marshadow for themselves. Or even if they traded it away, how did we face off against many individuals that had 2+ Marshadows on their team? I found that to be extremely, as I would call it, suspicious. And most of these Marshadows had the Focus Sash. And after going up against Marshadow, I realized he is busted. I mean, he will come in and with that high speed, high physical attack power plus technician ability, that thing does some damage. And unless you brought a normal type, even you were pretty much taken down by his Spectral Thief, and then combined with his Shadow Sneak. But then again, even if you did bring a normal type, he had close combat. So it was an extremely intense matchup whenever there was a Marshadow on the opponent's team, let alone there be 2. And in those situations, you're pretty much like, well, here we go. Not really much that you have on the team to go up against that. Now, with that being said, this next tournament here that is coming up is going to be the Mega Melee. Now, for any of you that were watching any of the previous videos I was doing when I was streaming, and I believe that was in the Weakness Cup, there was the individual Nice Boy who was actually chatting in with me. We had a few matches towards the end of one of those segments of battles there, and we came up with an idea saying, hey, you know, we ended up with a tie, and Nice Boy, we actually still need to break that tie. We did say, hey, let's go ahead and have a match with bringing nothing but Megas, and we only select one, and we'll see who chose the right Mega and which one will actually win that match. So it's just like a tiebreaker blitz battle. And now we have the Mega Melee. Mega Melee is when you bring a full team, 3 to 6 Pokemon, of only Pokemon that can Mega Evolve. Now, here's the special twist with it. You don't have to have them hold the Mega Evolution items. they can hold Z crystals or any other items so far from what I've been able to see. Now, the Pokemon that are not allowed are mythical and legendary Pokemon. So that's going to include Diancie, Mewtwo, and Rayquaza. So they will not be allowed in this matchup. I'm wondering if they're going to classify Latios and Latias in this category or not, because they are legendaries, but they're not box legendaries. Always has that confusion there, but we'll see what happens when they actually do the full release of the eligible Pokemon. But having that being said, guys, if we have these Pokemon that can Mega Evolve, which is going to be more powerful? A Mega Evolution or a Z Attack? It's going to be a really, really fun matchups that I feel is going to come out of this tournament, because you don't really know what's going to happen. I mean, you have a team of 3 to 6 Pokemon. Your opponent has a team of 3 to 6, but you can only bring one. So it's all by luck. And on the bright side about this tournament, it is going to be really, really fast. So it's not going to be hours and hours. You can pretty much get, 15 to 30 minutes, and you have all 15 matches in this tournament. So that's going to be a really fun way to actually just spend a couple evenings and just say, hey, let's just get some quick matches in, see what the opponents hold out for me and what I can do against them. So I do plan on actually streaming that tournament here on this channel here. And speaking of streaming, there's something that I wanted to show everyone here. I am going to do the next video for Pokemon. I'm going to actually upload it here shortly of some details using this material here, but I'm going to go ahead and show you all right now. So here we are, guys. This is the Rayquaza in action. We have the capture card. So now no more are we going to have to worry about the lighting or the fuzzing out in terms of the picture quality in terms of the matchups. We are now going to be able to easily see the full details of the matches here. So with that being said, hope you all prepare to continue to evolve this Pokemon portion of this channel here. We're going to have some fun. I really feel as though we're going to have some fun. So without further ado, guys, I'm going to catch you all later. My next video is going to be, I'm going to show you all of my shiny competitive Pokemon that I actually have. So be on the lookout for that. And yeah, so until then, guys, this is going to be the Rayquaza signing off. Stay strong and power on.